parranda de Trinidad, la parranda de Trinidad.
Hey guys, we are
Los alumnos de San Juan.
and welcome to
Parancona.
La preferida, dedico a su fe, dedico a María, mientras a la parranda llena de alegría.
Hi, welcome to Parancona. I am Julio Torres. Friends and family know me by my English name, Julius. Now, I love the mandolin. I've been playing this for over 4 decades. Now, I've been inspired by my uncle, Pablo Torres, and by my cousin, Andrew Figaro. Now, the instrument is relative to the violin. It has 4 pairs of strings. The violin has 4 single strings. The double strings is for the resonance. A violin gets its resonance by drawing the bow. On the mandolin, you use a pick.
Julio, man. How you doing, man?
I'm fine.
Right, man. Good to see you, man.
Yeah.
Everyone, Julio Torres, mandolin extraordinaire and one of the icons in Parang for me, you know. Julio is one of the, for me, one of the greatest Paranderos that I have around. Every time I see Julio, January, February, March, anytime, Julio has mandolin or he quattro on his shoulder. You understand?
So true.
Julio, so, I mean, welcome to Parancona, you know.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks for the little instructional part you gave us earlier on. I mean, I would really like to learn to play the mandolin, you know, but I guess, you know, in the future we could talk about that.
Yeah, yes,
You know?
it's not that difficult.
Not difficult.
Yeah.
So I heard you mention earlier on about Pablo Torres as your uncle that
Yeah.
would have inspired you. Tell us a little bit about Pablo. Now, Pablo used to play with a band or anything like that?
Oh, just a family band. We did a lot of house parang. In those days, they would get the children ready on a Sunday, and everybody go to parang. Those who cannot play will play music. Will be in the yard running around, but you learn from just being around.
Around the
You
parang.
know, subliminal. You know, it grew on you. And when they send the children home, the adults who can play music and sing, they continue paranging throughout the night. So my uncle did that sort of thing. He played guitar and later on mandolin. He inspired me to play the tenor bass on the guitar. That was a dying art. And if you remember when I came around Los Alumnos,
Yeah.
I started
That's when you brought that
I
back.
brought
Even
it
at that
back,
time, we
yes.
didn't have much tenor bass players in Parang, you know.
Yeah,
I grew up listening to a lot of Parang with a lot of tenor bass. Kalimo and they had that. You know, and a few other Parang I would have
Sonny
listened to.
Christian.
Sonny Chris. Oh, yeah.
yes, Sonny
Yes.
Christian.
You know.
Yeah.
So that was something that I thought was dying in the Parang, but a lot of bands are bringing it back now. Of course, when you came to Los Alumnos, you brought it back to there. I see Amantes and also doing the tenor. But it's a really nice song to the Parang for me.
It does. It
You
does
know?
add, yeah.
So Julio, well, again, you just mentioned when you came to Los Alumnos. When I came to Los Alumnos, Julio was, you know, one of our musical directors. How many bands around there that have you put your hands on? How many bands?
I haven't counted them, but I'll tell you. La Divina Pastora first. Then I had my own family parang band in Point Fortin called Unos Amigos. Then I came up to San Jose Serenaders.
Okay.
From there, I moved on to Rio Suave and Los Tocadores. There was
Right.
one time I was playing with San Jose, Rio Suave, Los Tocadores, and Los Alumnos at the same time.
Wow.
Because
Alright.
I went about a mission of training parang groups, teaching people to play parang and training the groups to sound better as a unit. And all of them, I encouraged them to do a recording. A year or two after I started training them, they did a recording. Each of the bands that I called. Now, I remembered when I was learning to play my music, there was no one to teach me. And this is what inspired me to take on that mission.
So Julio, tell us about your experience in Los Alumnos.
Oh.
Tell me about your experience in Los
Yeah.
Alumnos.
Well, I can say it was fun. It really was. But when I will put it differently, there are times I ask myself, Julio, why did you move away to form your own band? Because I
see?
still stay home and look at the band on TV and wish I was seeing myself there.
See, yeah,
And
very
I think that
nice.
answers the question.
Yeah. I mean, for me, being a young musician and looking at your work, learning from you, for me that had a lot to do with my development as a parang, as a musician on the whole.
Yes.
So, how you think that the mandolin became such an integral part in the parang group?
Oh, I think it's the sound. That high-pitched sound, I don't think there's any other instrument that has that signature. So people immediately associated it with Christmas, with parang, You hear it, you know it's that time of the year. Or somebody trying to play music of that time of the year.
So, Julio, how did the mandolin become such an integral part in the parang?
Well, I think it's the sound of the instrument, that piercing sound, that high-pitched sound. It's a signature that no other instrument has. It tells you it's Christmas, or it tells you it's parang,
Yes.
or someone playing music from that season,
Nice, correct,
Yeah.
it's true. I mean, I telling you, I always remember the sound of that mandolin while I sleeping home, Christmas night, into boxing morning, you hear that mandolin, you hear that quattro, that box bass, that maracas.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the icing on the cake for the Christmas for me.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Some old folks say that they will hear the little mandolin tuning up before the parang group comes to open the door.
Yeah.
And that's a noisy parang group. But
Yeah.
but the instrument travels,
Correct. Well, Julio, it's been really a pleasure having you on the program, on the Parang Corner. Over the past couple of years, we also see that a lot of mandolinists, they're not taking the time to learn the instrument and, perfect the art. Some people just like to do some wildness and craziness. But the finesse that we see from you and some other guys around, I really wish to see that continue. I wish to see young people, take up the mandolin and carry on this art. You know what I mean?
Well, it's my wish too, and I will do everything I can to help it continue at that high level. I think with social media and all of those distractions, I find people not having enough time, making enough time to practice. But yes, by making good recordings and so on, you find people will, continue to push the instrument.
Cool, man. Where are we? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Get some marks here, man. Yeah, man.
Yes, good.
So, guys, thank you for viewing this episode. Julio, we want to say thanks a lot for joining us on set,
You're welcome. You're
for
welcome.
blessing us and gracing us with your presence, man. And Trinidad and Tobago, I'm Alan from Los Alumnos. Don't forget to check us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter.
and subscribe and hit that notification button. And remember,
Parang is life.
Nice. Let me strike up something to go, man.
Of course.
Introducing to you Right Body Products, all natural products made locally. Natural deodorants, natural soaps, natural creams, lip balms. Want to know the secret behind beautiful skin? Visit Right Body Products.
It's the season to be jolly. That brings a smile. That lasts a lifetime from Simon's Musical Supplies. We have drums of all kinds. Quattro, maracata, trumpet, clarinets, and flutes. At Simon's, we have it all for you. A violin, a mandolin, steel pan, a piano, or simply a music stand. Music books and everything for a band. Simon's Musical Supplies.
Come, visit our new location, 24th Street, Port of Spain, or call 625-6412.
Musical trees, all come through.
This segment is sponsored by NLCB, the National Lotteries Control Board.
A production of Goodwill Studio.